so funny.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Guess what today is?
Today's my birthday.
Yay! So she's wearing a tiara.
Because when else can you wear a tiara if, you know, unless you're bouncing around bars as a bride-to-be, or if it's your birthday.
Yay! So happy birthday to you.
Yay.
So that means it's March 18th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
We are in not so sunny California. It's been raining.
It's been raining, but it's good, right?
Yes, we need the rain.
Yeah, we keep saying that.
It's chilly now.
It's cold.
Yes, it is. But thank you everybody for watching us and for keeping up and asking us, when's the next episode?
It's here.
Yay, here it is.
Yeah.
We have over 400 subscribers.
I know.
Isn't that exciting?
Right.
Yay, so thank you everyone for watching. And if it's your first time, here we are.
Welcome.
I am Kim, also known as Ginger.
And I am Jocelyn, also known as Pepper.
And you can find us on Instagram. I am moderncrochetgoddess, and she is
fiberdevknits.
And then we are also, we have a Ravelry group.
Mm-hmm. Ginger and Pepper Yarncast.
And we have a Facebook page too, right?
Yeah, we do. Same.
Yeah. So all that will be in the info.
Notes. Yep.
But yeah, so here we are. We're going to get started right away with our finished objects.
Because we only have one each. Oh, well, maybe you have a couple more. I don't know. I didn't check. But anyways.
We haven't been very good.
We've been very good about casting on and starting stuff.
Yes.
But not very good about finishing.
But we didn't have a lot of whips at the last episode. Mm-hmm. And I did finish the ones I showed. So
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and perhaps anyone might notice.
Yes, that's true.
My lovely fade.
You did. You wore that at Stitches.
I did, and I finished it, and I love it. Love it.
All the buttons.
Love it. Yes, it fits perfectly.
Yay.
I just love it so much. It's so comfortable, and yeah, I would totally make it again. It's the Southwell cardigan, and I used the Mineville Wool Project yarn from Handmaiden.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I faded together the 3 speckly colorways, so it's got every color you could possibly want.
And no one else can get that yarn.
That's right. I love it. Yeah, so I finished this. Very happy. And I finished my Christmas socks. I just had to put the heels in, and so I finished these, just vanillas. I believe this is Post Yarn, Miss Jollyville, Misfit Toys, something like that. It's one of their Christmas self-striping yarns. Love that. So these are put away for next year. I haven't worn them yet. I'm going to save them.
They're ready for Christmas.
Yay.
Already.
Yep.
You could have worn them yesterday, though.
Yesterday?
All the green.
Oh, you're right.
St. Patty's Day. Could have been. Could have been.
I'm trying to be good. Yeah. So that's it.
All right. Well, I finished my my 2016 Craftvent.
Oh, the Advent calendar.
This is the Advent calendar from Jimmy Bean's.
Yep.
This is the first time they did it in 2016.
Okay.
And then I redid the border. So
Added. You
I
used different colors.
I used, so I did a different border because it was only supposed to be just this much.
No, that wouldn't have been as fun.
No, so I did more beads and more yarn. So one of them's this color, like this magenta color, and then one's this pink color.
Pretty.
And then the other one's this gray. So it's like in thirds.
Yeah.
So, but it
that looks so
kind of
fun.
works because, you know, even though the border's like right here, and then I don't know, right
where they connect.
Yeah,
different
like
colors. But then when you're wearing it,
you can't really tell that I did that.
Looks
and
great.
it's like all different colors, anyways, right? So I added this gray. This is the gray that you dyed for me. Okay. This is baby. So baby's in there and there.
Yay, baby.
So
fun.
And that kind of just boosted the whole thing. Right? And did I add anything? I think everything else is. No, I added this. This yarn is from a quintet that I didn't use for my harmonize.
Okay.
Right? So it was one of the ones that I didn't use. I swapped out a different color. So.
Now, some of that yarn doesn't look like it's the same as some of the other yarn.
Well, they're all different yarns. She's giving me crap because, and so for those of you who get a little twitchy when you mix superwash and non-superwash, it does work. Just, you know, don't agitate too much in your wash. But like the gray, I didn't realize it, and I had already put it here and here. And it's the only non-superwash in here, but obviously you can tell it worked out.
That's fine.
It didn't shrink or anything, but if I did throw this in the washing machine, it will shrink.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
But I wouldn't. I never, other than socks, I rarely throw any hand knits in the wash.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get in there by accident, but...
She was working on the border and she's all, no! It's not.
I'm like texting her. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? And she's like, calm down. It's gonna be all right. No! So, but it did. It turned out fine. Yeah,
it's totally fine.
These are the original beads that came with the kit, right? So I used that with the
silver,
baby.
and then you added the pinks.
And then I added the little red AB beads.
Those are pretty.
So, I know. I love it. I love it.
Nice.
I wore the stitches just like you wore that with stitches and walked around.
Yay for us!
Yay! So, but that's the only. I'm sure I finished something.
Well, now we can just stop feeling proud of ourselves.
I know. because we suck. We're really, 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 really good at finding new yarn and
new projects.
Yes, but we not so good at finishing things.
Not right now.
Not at this moment. There's going to be like a moment in time in the future, in the very near future, where we're going to be like pooping out a lot of projects. Right? They're just going to
here they are. They'll be done.
That's exactly what's going to be.
But for some reason, it was like, oh, I want to make this. I'm going to start it. Ooh, I want to make this. I'm going to start it.
I know.
That one's shiny. Let's start that one. Squirrel. I'm going to start that too.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I want to make this. I shouldn't though. And she's like, do it.
I know we don't help each other. Because what I think the hardest thing for me is the Ravelry hot right now.
Yeah.
There's just a bazillion people out there starting new things and I want to join in.
Yeah. Or, well, I'm not as bad. I felt like I was not as bad since I wasn't working at the shop and having it coming and seeing people working on things and go, oh, I want to do that too. So I thought, oh, good. I'm fine. I'm not going to be making all these crazy things all at once anymore. But that's not true either.
Yeah, so we can't blame being in the shop.
No.
For that. It's just us.
Yeah. Or I do blame some other podcasters for showing really cute and pretty things. And then Instagram. I go, ooh.
Instagram's the worst for me. Because I'll be flipping through the picture and favorite. Favorite. And now Instagram's getting really good. I mean, I guess Facebook is behind Instagram. So now you can even hit a picture and head directly to the shop and buy it.
Yeah.
It's like, darn, don't make it easy for me.
So if you are feeling bad about not finishing things, don't. If you're feeling bad about having 10 projects going, don't feel bad.
Don't worry about that. Because
we're having
a WIP-a-long.
It's a cast on all the things along.
Yes, all the things.
So in the group, we're going to have a thread for various categories, you know, like a yoked sweater or cardigan or socks or whatever. So if you're making something that fits in that category,
join.
Go ahead and post and tell us what you're making and give us some little project, you know, progress photos is what I mean to say. And then I think we'll have a master WIP-a-long, cast on all the things along, finished objects thread.
Sure. So
when you finish something, put it in there. But we'll do a quarterly little drawings for prizes.
Something. We'll have to...
I have the first prize. I have some Chaigu 9-inch circular sock needles.
Ooh.
That I will donate for a prize.
All right.
So, and we'll be on the lookout for other prizes.
We should do a call
if anybody
for
wants
prizes.
to donate anything for the prizes, you people who make beautiful bags and all that other stuff.
Anything.
Yeah. It'll be fun. So we'll do a couple quarterly drawings, and I think next April we'll have a grand prize out of all the finished objects, right?
Yes.
The quarterlies will come from the chat threads?
Somewhere, I don't know. We'll have all the details in the Ginger Pepper Yarncast group. So
we're so good at having prizes and rules and things set in place for our alongs.
Yeah. Not.
But we try.
But we'll figure it out.
We get it eventually, so that'll be fun though. I think I just love to see what people make.
I know. Yeah, someone when we did the fade along at Green Planet Yarn, someone just finished their fade too. She did flax and same yarn, but some of her yarn was the half solid, half speckle. It turned out great.
Did it?
Oh my god,
I'll have to look at it.
Yes, definitely.
I remember when she started that. That would be so fun.
Yeah, so I do. I love, so it made, I have the same yarn she did, but in different colors, like the half, like not all speckle. So now I'm like, oh, I abandoned that. I mean, I bought all the yarn, I have the pattern all set, but I hadn't even cast on for it because I was doing the other fade.
Right.
So.
Well, now you can.
Now I can add that too, because it'll be a different
list.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think I was going to do the So Faded pullover. I don't have a pullover yet.
Yeah. Okay.
List, so.
Oh, and I just realized I said the WIP-a-long cast on all the things along. We would draw grand prize in April, and I mean April 2019.
Yeah.
Let me clarify.
We're starting April 1st.
Yes.
And you'd be a fool not to join us.
Oh my god.
And then we will finish in April Fool's Day.
2019.
Exactly.
Yes. So you got all year to play.
Yay!
Gonna play.
Yay!
So should we start talking about what we're alonging here? What we've started?
All right.
So if you have something already that you've started, they can start WIPs on the WIP-a-long.
Exactly. You don't have to have it started on April 1st. As long as it's a WIP. It counts.
Yes.
And you can cast on because that becomes a WIP.
Right.
So we're really, really, really loose with
or
the rules
chain on,
here.
CO.
Yeah.
Cast on, chain on. Same. So, let's get started or else we'll be here all day.
Yeah, okay, go.
Okay, so I am making this Shawl-y scarfy thing that I've coming up with my own little pattern there.
I'm just gonna call it Shawl-y scarfy.
Okay. And I'm using some Fido and some Anzula Nebula.
Ooh, sparkle,
and this is the beautiful ginger twist that Laura brought me from Scotland.
From Scotland.
Yes. So this is I'm still going. I have plenty of yarn left, so I'm just going to keep going. And now I'm starting to do small stripes. Ooh, on this end.
So pretty.
So I did some wider ones, and then I'm going to do like lots of small, so when it's wrapped. Yeah, so that's one of my
WIP-a-longs.
One of my unfinished. And then, let's see. Do we want to talk about our Recoleta?
Recoleta, do
you have yours?
No, you can talk about yours. Mine's only like that big.
Okay, so we're doing Locateli's Recoleta, which is a lace worsted weight cardigan. It's been out for a little while, I think, but mine is so dark you probably can't see the lace pattern. It's wool stock, and so in the darkest green that they have, and it's just like a shawl collar, the shawl part, and the front of the sweater is all the lace pattern. And the sleeves and the very sides are stockinette, but the whole back is
the
lace
pattern, yeah.
And so it goes pretty quickly since it's worsted, but you still get a really beautiful, that's a beautiful
pattern?
Stitch pattern.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, I'm like, here, hold it up. I've got like that much done because I just started. She was doing it by herself for a while, and then I stumbled on this Dream in Color Classy in Purple Rain. And then I said, ooh, what do I do with this? She goes, Recoleta with me! And I'm like, okay. And that's why we started this thing. We just started...
Do this with me.
Do this with me. Do this with me. So join us as we join each other.
Yay.
So,
yeah.
What else do you got going?
You know what? I have a brioche thing I left at home.
Which brioche thing?
That, I'll bring it next time. Because I surely won't be finished. But I left that at home. And the other thing I have, let's see. I'm working on a blankie for my living room. Right. Good old red heart.
Now what happened with that one? You were doing squares first, or?
I was doing a chevron. Like a granny chevron almost. But it ended up only being like that wide. It wasn't very wide. So I decided, yeah, I took it out. And so I'm going to do it from the center out, and so then it can just be as big as it wants. But my curtains in my living room are a Greek key black and white all over pattern. And then I don't have anything else except the piano in there that's black.
Okay.
And so I'm making this to kind of help tie it together. So when the house is clean, it actually looks nice.
Oh, you mean like
decorated and things match and stuff. If it's not clean,
too bad.
Can't see the stuff that's matching. So
well, that'll stand out.
It totally will. And I want it to be big enough because, you know, the kids like to lay on the floor and watch TV with it. The dogs cuddle in the blankets.
That's why we use the red heart.
Yeah, I did have like some black and white. I had enough of this alpaca silk stuff. Beautiful. Yeah, but then I was like, no, that's not going to be, that won't last very long. And I would be like, no, don't touch it. No, don't lay on the floor with that. No, don't put the dogs on that. So this is ironclad. Will look like brand new forever and ever.
Really? Seriously?
I just love to make my blankets out of red heart.
Yeah.
I know. Anyways, so there's that. I've been making that. And then the only, let's see, besides the thing we'll talk about later, I have this that I've just barely started. But this is one of the things I mean about the podcasters getting me excited about stuff. So this is by Ellie from Skeindeer Knits. Isn't that cute?
Ooh, okay, that's the yoke-a-long.
This is for the yoke sweater. It's Blaufell, I think is how she says it, sweater. This is her first garment pattern, and I did her mitten pattern. And this is the same idea. She wanted to write a pattern that explained more than the regular Scandinavian-ish patterns do, because a lot of those patterns assume you know things, and so they just give you, here's your chart, make your sweater.
And culturally, you know, where she's from, a lot of the knitters out there do have that. Those skills, but you know, for the rest of us who schools take away arts and music and things so that we can all be great at math and science.
Some of us. But yeah, so Ellie made this, and so she's also given it different options for a cropped length or a fitted waist or a hip length, or so she's given you different options in terms of how to finish the sweater, and then she's given you tips and different clues about how to fit things and how to complete it. So it's actually, I did my swatch, and I bet that the pink isn't going to show up with this on the camera. I have the brown, I have this rosy pink, and I have this turquoise. And I started my neck.
Yay, that's what that was. You sent me a picture of that. I wasn't sure. And this is this is Phenol Garn Rama, and then they also have the Phenol PT2, which she explains they've merged two yarn companies together. Oh, but it's the same?
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
So I got this at Stitches. And let's see, what else was I going to say? So I think, like in her picture, hers is navy with a cobalt blue and then a white detail pattern. So mine's going to be the brown as the main color, with the pink as kind of the background to the detail. So this is going to stand out over these two. And then the pink and the brown will kind of blend a little bit, so as not to interfere with the graphicness of the main pattern. Yay! So I'm super excited.
You should be.
Yay! So yeah, so I love watching her. She is from Norway and lives in London. So she has all kinds of fun stuff to talk about. I think I already talked about her before. But anyways, she's one of my enabler
people. Was that or was that something else?
The what?
You did those mitts.
The mitten.
Oh, and she did the same thing.
The Selbu mitten. That was her pattern.
And she spells everything out for you. That's good.
Yeah, so
that's good.
Yeah.
For the rest
Very
of us.
kind.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then I think my other in progresses are things we're going to talk about later. So let's see what you've started.
What I've started, I don't even know where to begin.
Or what you're still working on.
What I'm still working on. Okay, so let's see. So I finished, not completely. I'm going to lose all this stuff. I'm going to have a yarn avalanche here. I finished another front, right? So I have...
Yay! Lace and cable duster?
The lace and cable duster. So
oh, look at that.
That's the right front, and this is the left front. So
beautiful.
There we go. So I need to cast on the back now. It's just slowly. This was from our lace-along.
Oh, yeah.
So lame, but I still love it, and I still want to finish it.
Well, and it'll be perfect. This is Vera, Anzula Vera, silk and linen blend. So it'll be ready just in time for the warmer weather for you.
Right. If I finish it.
See, you planned it like that.
Yeah, sure I did.
Yay.
So there's that. Where did that thing go? I thought I put it here. Oh, I did. So, and then since I finished this 2016 Craftvent, here is the 2017 Craftvent, which we're calling this Egg-bert because of all these little egg-shaped shapes here.
Along the edge of the board.
Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half Egg-berts.
Good job.
Yay! So that's turning out okay. So that's fun. I like
that. Is fun. It's nice. It's fun to work on. I'm not gonna work on mine for a long time though. I think I'm gonna hibernate it because
of all the other things. I see. I like working on it. It's really good TV knitting. So and then the whole Egg-bert progress is kind of fun to Egg-bert and another Egg-bert, so that's a whole. But they get longer as we go, so it gets slower and slower to complete the Egg-berts.
It's one of those asymmetrical,
yeah,
triangular shawls.
But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I like it.
It is fun,
and I like digging into the little drawers.
Yeah.
To pull out the next color. It's just these little things that kind of get me, and then so we're also joining other alongs. So I have all these socks that I only have one of, right? So here, oh, sorry about the bag. We try to get the bags out of the way, but see, here's a sock. One sock. I have a bunch of these where I just have the one sock. So I started the second sock, and we're doing that as part of Bliss Wool's, okay, here we go, Semainier de la Chaussette 2018, which is Weekly Socks 2018.
Yes. So the knit-along and the Bliss Wool group has a lot of threads on Ravelry. Everything's in French. Just a heads up. But Google does a really good job. If you copy paste into the Google Translate, you can get the idea of most of the things. When you do that, I've noticed for a lot of crochet stuff that I've done in the past, the words for certain stitches and different patterns and things are strange when you translate it because it just a term specific to the craft. So you might get some weird things, but you'd be able to figure it out.
And it's not like you're following a pattern in French or something.
Yeah.
So, but she's really she went all out. She made all these downloadable sheets. So there's an overall sheet for all the socks. So it's one pair for each day of the week, and they all have different traits to them.
So for example, Monday is a texture, so it's an all over textured sock pattern. They have one that's twists, so like a cable or these twisted stitches. This is the same I'm doing as well. This is Miss Jocelyn's pattern, little Miss Pepper next to me, Midnight Adventurine, and that looks super complicated and hard, but it's really not. It's really fun. And then there's stripes or scraps, I think is what it came out as. On the translating. Yeah, for the translating. And so I'm doing a scrappy Frankensocks. So these are all different, you know, leftover yarns from everything. And so I have enough to do a matching one. So that's that. I'm almost done with the heel, so I've almost got one done. Woo! Let's see, and then Thursday's jacquard, so that's the pattern, and they said you could use stranded, or you can even use the printed sock. Yeah, so like the Regia or those self-patterning stripe socks. I think I might do a color work sock for that. Yeah, stranded. So yeah, that'll work. Friday's lace. So a sock with lace, and then Saturday is festive. So I think they started out by saying something with sparkles, but then it turned into festive for any holiday, I think. For any holiday, yeah. So they were thinking Christmas socks, but it's any holiday. So I'm doing Diamonds in the Fluff by Leslie Comstock, and this is a sparkly Christmas yarn, and the details of the yarns on my project page, I can't remember. I know I got it at Post Yarn, but I can't remember the name of the yarn and who made it. Right. So, and then Dimanche Sunday is cozy socks. So your slipper sock, worsted weight sock, something like that. So they give you all these. She said she started it as a way to challenge herself to make socks in different ways, doing like something she didn't know before, like a toe up or a two at a time, or different types of heels, to expand her knowledge base for making the socks. And then she opened it up and said, hey, join me. And so where did you see it first? Instagram. Oh, Instagram. So yeah, somebody posted their socks for it, and then I just kept following the hashtags until it led me to her, and then I downloaded all the sheets, which again are all in French, but they're fun. Yeah. So I mean, a little worksheet, and you can write out each sock, and there's a little picture, you can color it in and everything. And they're the right size for your bullet journal. Oh, isn't that thoughtful? I love that. That's awesome. She's really good. Yeah. So I love the paper as much as, you know, the product, you know, what we're doing. Yeah. I like tracking things like that, so. It's fun. And I have a page in my journal for socks, or for... I do have one just for socks, but I also have one for the Semainier de la chaussette. Ooh. Wow, that's looking really, that's gonna look really neat. It's just kind of fun. Let's see. All the different colors. Maybe if I can find it. I don't know where it went. Anyways, I think I put it... There it is. Oh. It was sideways. There it is. No? No, I guess that wasn't it. I think I put it underneath. I think I remember now. There it is. Socks. Okay, so I have a page. You probably can't see it. Anyways, at the top it says 2018 socks, so I was just going to put whatever socks I made. Socks. And I drew little socks. And so then at the bottom, I put the chaussette knit-along, and I'm going to color. My rule is I drew the little sock, and then I colored in when I finish it. When you finish the sock. Yeah. Oh, that is going to be such a cute thing when you're done. It's fun. Yay! So that is another year-long knit-along that we've roped ourselves into. Yes, but I did it because I had all those single socks just sitting around. They were all socks from patterns that I did with Handworks. She had different. I had 3 months basically to write the pattern, design the sock, and whip out one sock for a picture for the pattern. So I have all these one socks without partners. Yes, and Handworks was a dyer you were working with and doing the club with. Okay, for the patterns. And that's where this one came from. Right. This Midnight Adventurine. So pretty. Very pretty. So I'm just. You know, I mean, I'm bending the rules for myself, but it's kind of motivating me to get those pairs so I can actually wear them. Yeah. And then she said, look at this.
I know.
And then I'm all, ooh.
Oh, I want to do that.
I want to do that too. So that's one of our other alongs.
Yay. And then
do you have other
I do
whips
have other
in there?
whips in there. What is this one? Oh, well, oh, so this is, should I do this one next?
Yeah.
This one is the start of gems and jewels, right? So it uses, are you ready for this? 8 colors of Malabrigo sock. So here's color 1.
And I know it was so hard for you to bring yourself to pick
color
8.
2. I know. Color 3. It's so good that
Oh, hold on.
this one fell apart.
Okay, color 3.
Color 4.
Color 4.
Which one's that? Color 5. 6.
I knew it. Okay, 6.
7.
7.
And then this last one. So that's all Malabrigo sock. And you know, it helps working in a yarn store.
Yeah.
And these are just, you know, skeins that I would collect, you know, as we restock. And there would be these lonely skeins. And I would just, oh, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. And
or it comes in and everybody pounces on it.
Yeah,
and
that's
says,
anniversario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes doesn't
wants that
even
one.
make it to the shelf.
Well, some of it does.
This one?
We don't.
Anniversary? I didn't even
Yeah.
get to buy this.
Oh, really? Well, this one here is Diana, but this is like a dark, a dirty Diana. For any of you Michael Jackson fans. But it was a darker Diana than what you normally see. So I thought, oh, I'll get that one. So
Yay.
it's different.
That'll be fun to do.
I know. So I've got the first 2 colors wound. So those are ready. And now
So
I'm
what's the
stuck.
name of the pattern again?
Gems and Jewels.
Gems and Jewels.
Gems and Jewels.
And it has like lace short rows, you think?
It's got, I think that's what they are. So they're like little leaf short rows.
But they're lacy.
Yeah, but they're lacy, right. So I think, you know, you do each of the eggs, they're like egg shape, separately, and then you go back, and then you do it again. So, I don't know.
And then the different colors frame each other somehow, I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's
really
really pretty. And then, yeah, obviously she uses 8 different colors. So, had to join in that one. That was crazy. And then, what else? Oh, and then of course for Pi Day. Of course. I had to cast on
I know, this one I'm all,
a half pie. No, she said
do
no. A half pie, right? So this is Donna Druchunas half pie. So that's how far I got so far. Yay! It's really pretty. I like the little flowers in the first lace pattern. So it's a lace pattern, and it's going to go from dark to light. So at the very end, I'll have a nice little light border.
Yeah.
Of lace border. It'll look more lacier.
Fun.
With the little
and this
light
was
color.
from?
That's White Birch. We got that at Stitches this year. So
yes. She's using up her stuff.
Yeah, I'm using up my stuff that I just got. So
this is really stuff.
It is. I like it. And that whole thing is like nearly 1,200 yards.
Wow.
And the whole thing takes 11. So
perfect.
I'll definitely dig into the
lightest color.
Get to the lightest color before I end the shawl. So, and
Nice.
there's plenty just in case I need more. So that's good. Oh, I was gonna say, why are those needles in there? It's because that's a different project. It's like, gotta collect all the project bags too, because all the projects, and I think that's all the whips.
I know, I feel like I had way more than that, but I think it's because I've got 3 pairs of socks, 2 sweaters. That's ridiculous. What is wrong with me?
Me! That's what's wrong with you.
And a blanket. And a 3 skein crochet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my whole, hopefully, we'll see how long this lasts. I'm trying to do a no new yarn since Stitches, because I have way too much. So I went actually through the garage and I pulled out 1.5 bins and donated.
Mm-hmm.
So Good for me.
That's right, you did. And then I took a skein out of that.
Did you? And then, let's see. And so then now I'm gonna start using it up.
Yeah, me too. And I gave away 2 skeins.
I know that's hard for you.
I know, I did. But so, because that one skein was just getting passed around like hot potato. And I felt bad for taking it. You know, it was not having much love. So I just felt like I had to give up a couple skeins, and they were happy. And I think she made a pair of socks
already.
Oh
my gosh!
I know.
That's great.
So better than me.
Yarn isn't alive. You know that, right?
I know, but doesn't it feel bad when it's lonely?
No, it doesn't.
I feel like I need to show it love.
We show it love.
I know.
Let's see all the love we got at Stitches.
Oh, Stitches love. Okay.
So now we're gonna move on, and we'll show what we got at Stitches, and that was my last shopping trip for a long time.
Okay.
And the weekend before Stitches, I did go to Healdsburg, though.
Oh, you did?
I'll show you
What did you get that? What did you get there?
I went to Pearls of Joy. Mm-hmm. Hello, Roseanne, if you're watching. She knew who we were, the owner. I was dying. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, so I got some striping sock yarn.
Okay.
Just for kicks. I got some Christmas striping sock yarn. I love Christmas. And then this is called Comfort and Joy. So she dyes this herself.
Ooh.
The owner of Pearls of Joy.
Oh, nice.
Pearls of Joy in Healdsburg, California. Cute little shop. Super nice people in there. She said that she knows that people like to have local yarn when they're shopping, and Healdsburg's a pretty big tourist town in the wine country. So she dyes her own, so she has local yarn to sell. Yay. And this is beautiful. It's just a cream base, and it's got grays, little teeny bits of sage green, and little bits of a goldy yellow color. Oh. Very subtle. It's called Snowy Owl. Very subtle in the coloring. And I just thought the combination of the colors was unique. I haven't seen anything quite like it. And I thought this was, so I got this one. Yay! Yeah, so thanks Roseanne. And she, as I said, she kind of knew who we were, which I thought was pretty funny. So anyways.
I know, we're always surprised by that.
A little shopping there. That was
people
the weekend
actually
before.
Watch.
Yes, people actually watch. So, Stitches.
Stitches. Okay, so I don't know, should I start with this one?
Yeah.
This is Black Trillium, and this was a potluck colorway that they did just for Stitches, right? Mm-hmm. So it's speckly everything. And then I'm going to pair it with these mini ombre pinky things and make something. I'm not sure, but they're going to go together like that. Ooh, it's so soft.
So
what is
pretty.
It?
I don't know. Just merino?
Silk.
Oh, merino silk. That's why.
That's why it feels so nice.
Yeah.
And it matches. They're all superwash.
Kooky. You're so funny. I got some mini skeins to go with the main color too.
Yay!
So this is from the Leading Men Fiber Arts booth, and this was, I have 4 skeins of this. This was a skein and a half, normal, like 650 yards, I think.
Wow.
Because I was going to do a long crocheted cardigan with a shawl collar, kind of button over. And then I got these. They pick up all the colors inside of this big skein, and I might do some stripes or put some fringe maybe in the minis.
Pretty.
So I brought those. Yay. I had heard of Leading Men Fiber Arts from Amber from the Yarn Hoarder podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't really, I think they sell online, but I was so excited when they said they would, I saw that they were going to be at Stitches. So I gotta have them. I know. So,
yay.
We'll have to come back to her too, because I have that box down there.
Right. And then I got this mini set from Canon, little box, and it was called One Thing Leads to Another. And they're all pinks. So at Stitches I did a lot of pink. And then I stash dove for these.
Good job.
And superwash. But yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. Same but different. I mean, same idea. I'm just
Of their long cardigan
mostly,
with
with the striping. And what I like is when people do, you know, the long sleeves, but then from like here to here, it's different. So it looks like arm mitts or something. So even though most of the sweater will be this, I'm going to stripe this.
Oh, right
from
here.
Like here to here.
Oh, that's cute. Maybe I'll do that. I couldn't decide. I thought, so mine's like a waterfall front is what I'm thinking. And I thought I would put the stripes here. And so then when it's over, you could kind of see them. But when it's open, you kind of couldn't. But I like the sleeve idea.
That whole sleeve thing, you know, and it's just like a little bit long.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Maybe I'll do that too.
It's so trendy. Not that I'm trendy, but
how fun.
Do you got anything else?
I got these mini skeins. I started something with them and decided that it wasn't working out, but so these are from Backyard Fibers, and then I got these too. So there were 8 altogether. I was going to do a striped cowl, so I think I may still do that. I just love the way these look together.
Oh, they look lovely.
And I love this one with the little pops of pink in there. So this, I took it out. It wasn't working out. And I am going to do something else with those.
Yay!
Yeah.
So what was that again?
That's Backyard Fibers.
Backyard. Oh, that's right. That's where you ducked out from the cat and hand dyes.
Yes.
And
she couldn't find me because I was sitting on the floor going through the mini skein basket.
And she didn't know that I even purchased this. When did you buy that? When you were there?
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I got black trillium too.
Yay!
So I got this, which actually is a very similar turquoise to my...
Is it going to be for... Oh, no, this is a DK.
This is a DK, and I wanted a DK to make... there were a couple hat patterns I had my eye on, so I got this because I don't like to match. So it'll coordinate match. So I'm going to make a hat out of that. And that's black trillium fibers, and the colorway is wash. It's so pretty.
Ooh.
Super wash merino. DK.
And then you picked these out for me.
I did. I know I'm done shopping. She's all, shop for me. Oh, okay. Twist my arm. So this is fun. And I think I have something very similar to this, so we should make something together for that too.
You do. That's right. You got that at the last stitches from... We got this from the Chico shop.
Yeah. Heartstrings. Heartstrings Yarn Studio. So these fluorescent colors are all echoed in the speckle on this side. But what are you going to do? You don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, some kind of shawl or something maybe?
Something. I don't know. It's bright.
It's super bright. So fun.
I still think I need a yellow.
Well, you can get a yellow.
I know. So, yeah. So that's another thing. I mean, you're going to... I don't know. How long are you going to not buy yarn?
A year?
A year?
No, I can't. I don't know.
So I've been like trying not to buy yarn, but you know.
Well, today doesn't count because it's your birthday.
Yeah, so there's all the birthday buying. But next month is the LA Yarn Crawl.
Oh, well, I don't know if that counts.
I know, and I'm going to be in LA that weekend anyways, so.
Kind of have to go on it.
I know, exactly. Just a couple days ahead because there's a wedding that I'm going to. And so I might as well, hit a few yarn stores. And the wedding's all the way down in Huntington Beach. And we're all the way up here in San Jose. So, you can hit a lot of stores.
Yeah.
from here to there.
A lot of stores. That's the length of the state.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That'll
be fun.
Yeah.
All right, you can do it.
Yay, heartstrings. I don't know, what else did you get? So
zombie yarn? Where's your zombie?
Did I get... Oh, I do have zombie. Oh, well, there's that whole bag.
Oh.
Should I do that one? I'll do that at the end. Okay, you do zombie.
So I got this cotton from... She had a lot of cotton. And it's so soft.
It is. It's a good base.
So I got this one with some speckly colors. And then I got this, which I believe is another DK because of the hat thing. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And it's dark navy. There's a little bit of streaky purple going on. Green.
Ooh, that's
really pretty.
Yeah.
Super deep, really pretty colors. So, yeah, so I got those when we were with Lorna in her booth talking to her in
Yeah.
our little interview.
Right. So
we
if you didn't see that, it's in here. You can click it.
Just a little short one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got those when we were there.
Yeah.
And I think that might be it for me for yarn.
I don't know.
I got a couple of goodies.
Didn't you get Miss Babs?
No.
You didn't? I got Miss
still
Babs.
never bought Miss Babs for some reason.
I got there. So I got that and a bunch of these are so cute.
Aren't they cute?
The little babies.
Yay! So those will all go together too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Helping you pick those out too.
I know, Miss Babs, right? I just want to put these. And then all the rest.
All the rest.
No. See. Ready?
You're a nut.
Oh my gosh! No, that's all the rest. So here's the zombie.
Oh yeah.
There's the zombie. And then I got Woolly Wonka. And
You didn't get that when I was there, did you?
yeah, we got that together. Did we? No, maybe I got that.
Sunday.
Maybe I got that
Pretty.
on Sunday. I got this flock. And I'm not going to apologize for all the pink. This is Plank and Stella. And this is Cat Sandwich. Yay!
Very fun.
So that was that. And then Ellie Yarn Crawl.
You're silly. I had a lot of fun. It was the first year I've gone pretty much ever that I've actually had a little bit of money to spend. And so I kind of I wanted to get the phenol garn and get the sweater quantity of that. So I did, and the leading men, I got the sweater of that. So I think I'm really good for quite a while. In terms of, you know, projects started, projects planned, and of course I still have all kinds of stuff in the garage, and so I don't think I have to get a whole bunch.
You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? She's been like...
Elsa's like, come on, Mom.
Okay, wait. There we go.
I don't want to get up and see everybody. There we go.
Say hi. They never see you, but they always hear you.
They do.
This is Elsa.
She says, no, I can't look at the camera. I'm shy.
Yeah. There's a camera in here. I think they're going to hurt you.
Oh, baby, say hi.
All right, camera hog. All right, that's fine. All right.
So let's see. One last thing.
One last thing?
Yes. My box. And then we can be done. So.
Oh, right.
Again, the enabling and the joining in on everything. So the Yarn Hoarder, also known as Amber, is doing a dishcloth challenge.
52 weeks, right? Does she do one a week?
She wants to do one a week so that at Christmas time she'll have dishcloths to give as gifts. And she said that this year she was like, oh, I should have made more, I should have made more. So she said to herself, oh, I'm going to do this one a week. And then she decided she'd have a little Instagram knit along, just kind of a casual thing. And so I've been dishclothing along.
Yay! So this one here, pull that one out.
So this is that cotton from Zombie Yarn.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been just doing the basic grandma's dishcloth pattern for knitting, and I may crochet some too. I kind of like the way the knit ones feel. So I'm not sure, but it's just it's nice mindless stuff. But I have a lot of cotton yarn, and I pulled it all out of the garage and brought it out so that I could use it up.
Dish along.
Gonna use it up. So she's hashtag Yarn Hoarder Dishcloth Challenge on Instagram. So, and if you look at the hashtag, there's tons of people posting their pictures.
That's a good one. Yeah, and Instagram also has that. You can just follow just the hashtag.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's
for
really
the
fun.
Semainier chaussette one, I'm following the hashtag for that and seeing all the socks that people are making. It's wonderful.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That's everything.
I know. That was a lot.
It was a lot of fun, though.
It was a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing our things that we're starting and stuff we got at Stitches. So yeah, please join in and be crazy with us with all of our projects.
Yes. We love the crazy. Spread the crazy. So we're not all by ourselves, but it's okay. Yeah, we're good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. And I guess that's it.
All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right, let's go shopping.
Oh, I forgot to say where I started. Oh well. Right. It's on my pages.